Hey guys, what's up? Motherfucker King Zabu Jard here. Or just Jer. My friend's not talking to me again. It's been 5 days now. It sucks. Feeling lonely. Went to church, didn't really talk to anybody. Feel alone. Every year I say I'm gonna get on some dating app or something, but then I never do. So every year I'm just alone again. Every year. Maybe I'll do it today, you know. Maybe I'll do it today. Do I even really want a stupid bitch? Because I never actually go on dating apps. So do I actually even want to date someone if I don't really ever try to do that? I've tried in real life, but they always just don't text me back or whatever. But online, it seems like it's easier to get a stupid bitch than in real life. Church was good, I guess. They talked about Acts chapter 8. Do what your purpose is, that God made your purpose to be, or something like that. It's a vague message. It's been done a million times, but it works. I'm like, what is my purpose? To be a star? I have no idea. God never tells us our purpose. I mean, he does sometimes, but it's rare. I guess you just have to figure it out, you know? So I'm like, okay, is my purpose to make shitty games every day like I've been doing, and I'm almost at 400 games? I hear someone on a megaphone, but I don't know who it is. What the frick, man? Anyways, I'm at this park in Ladera Ranch. I love this city. It's beautiful. It's a wealthy city. Very clean, very wealthy, very beautiful. Lots of nature. I'll show you pictures and videos I took on the trail today. Happy Father's Day, by the way, I guess. It's impossible to be depressed when I'm on a trail or at a park, I think. Because nature is really pretty. I really like nature. I really like walking. Even by myself, I like walking a lot. It's such a nice breath of fresh air to come here instead of the same walk I do every day at the rehab, which is... It's passable, but every day of the same thing is just such a drag. But this place is so much more pretty and beautiful than I'm at right now. And I've done this walk a lot as well. Not recently. I used to do this walk at this trail every day for about 36 days when I was getting TMS procedures done on my head. Transcranial magnetic stimulation, where they put a magnet on your head, try to cure your depression or whatever. And it felt good. I don't know if it really worked. I feel like nothing really works on me, but you know, it was okay. It was interesting, I suppose. I was going through a Bigfoot phase at that time. I was reading all about Bigfoot books. It was a great time for me, I think. That was a couple of years ago, I guess. Man, time flies. I think it must have been a few years ago at this point. I have 2 interviews tomorrow. One is at a hospital to restrain people and take bodies to the morgue and show families their dead loved ones and ask them to identify the body. I really don't know if I want to work that one. You know, if I even get the job, it's like, I don't want to restrain people. I'm not very strong. I don't like the idea of trying to restrain out of control violent people. I have another interview tomorrow at the harbor, where you probably just look menacingly at homeless people, which I've done before at other guard jobs that I did in 2016. So I think I'd rather work there, to be honest, even though the hospital one's right next to my house and the harbor one is about 15 or 10 minute drive. 10 minute drive, I suppose. But I like the harbor, and I don't know about the hospital one, restraining people. I'm gonna go to the interview, see how it goes. I'll let you guys know if I get the job or how it goes or whatever. Very pretty out, beautiful day, a little warm, and not Not a cloud in the sky, blue skies here. And the trail is just so pretty. And I love parks and trails. I've always been a park boy. Since I was a kid, I used to hang out at parks all the time in my free time. I would ride my bike all the time to parks and stuff. I used to love riding my bike. I think I got rid of it like very recently. My childhood bike, I finally got rid of it. It was a disaster. It looked like a disaster. The chain was all fucked up. It's like dirty and rotten and shit, you know, like the metal. My fucking video editing software crashed and now it won't work. So I had to re-get it, but now the new version is slow as fuck when I try to render something. So I haven't wanted to render videos a little recently because my rendering software is slow and my other one broke for no reason. Very strange. So that's annoying. Yeah, I had a dream about that same stupid bitch from 10 years ago again. I must have had a million dreams about her by now. I just can't really let her memory go, I suppose. It's haunting, you know. 10 years ago, still having dreams about this one stupid girl. It's weird. I love this girl in New York, but she doesn't really like me back. Plus, she's in New York, so. But yeah, nice day. Nervous about the interviews tomorrow, obviously. A little fucking nervous. Anxious. I have anxiety when it comes to all this real world stuff. You know, I talk a lot in the podcast, but in real life I'm very quiet. I barely talk. Yeah, I want to get a job, I guess, and then get my own place as soon as possible. I just paid for another month at this rehab place, so I'm gonna stay here for at least another 3 or 4 weeks. Probably longer, to be honest, you know, if I can't find a room fast enough, which is, all the rooms here are pretty pricey. And then that brings up the trouble of me living by myself instead of living at rehabs. At rehabs, there's structure and there's people there you can talk to, I guess, like nice boys and all that stuff like that. And but the manager's a strict fucker, and the staff are strict fuckers. That's the only problem with this place. It's like a military kind of. But when I live by myself, I end up sleeping all day, getting depressed, or not depressed, but really sleepy and just sleeping all the time, and then showing up to work late and getting really messed up mentally when I live by myself usually. But you know, I'm gonna do it again, I guess, as usual. It's exciting to think about living by myself, kind of. I don't know. It's kind of exciting to think about, I suppose. I could just chill by myself or whatever. I have another friend I haven't talked to in a really long time. Like a year, not a year, but close to it. He's a nice boy. I should see if he wants to hang out sometime and get drunk. Even though if they find out I drink at this rehab, they will kick my ass out immediately. Or do any sort of drug, they will kick you out. So it's weird. They don't drug test me like they do other people, or breathalyze me like they do the other people, so that's cool, I guess. Oh, there's this huge bug on this tree. I can't even tell what it is, or maybe it's a lizard. Yeah, maybe it's I think it's a lizard. Just climbing up this tree. Anyways, I really like this park. I haven't been here a long time. It's nostalgic. It's very pretty. Now I'm all sweaty, and I don't usually use deodorant like ever, but I'm gonna need some because we're gonna have my stepsisters gonna go to my parents' house now and see my family. So I should get going. It's nostalgic being back at my house when I visit them. My old room and everything. Yeah, I miss it, you know. Living at home is frowned upon by parents and other people, I suppose. It's kind of nice as well. But 2021 is a year of moving on for me, I guess. Moving on from all this shit. I guess, I don't know, you know. Like my parents kicked me out 8 months ago, so I'm just trying to move on. And at first I was pretty angry about it, but now I don't know. Rehabs are fucking gay and retarded, sober livings are the same thing. But it is what it is. Here we are, you know. You know, I'm gonna try working, I guess, again. I haven't worked since 2019, and that was just a month. Before 2019, I haven't worked since 2016. So my employment history is very shoddy and scattered and bizarre. So I just don't get why I can't find like an easy remote job. I've tried and I just can't find one. It's really gay. But the nice thing about security is you can get part-time, which is what I want. I want to work the least amount of hours as possible, like 16 to 20 a week. That's it. And somehow pay for a room with that, you know. That's the goal, I suppose. Working creeps me out. I want to do it the least amount as possible. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a nice day. Hope you guys have a fun Sunday. You guys should drive to a fucking park or walk or something. I think it'll cheer you up. There's a lot of people here at this one, just enjoying Father's Day. It's cool to see people out, I guess, in these places, having a nice time. Picnics. I wouldn't mind having a beer picnic, you know. I wouldn't mind having a beer at all. Beer sounds quite nice. A big, tall glass of beer. Blonde ale, you know. That sounds nice. Very nice. Someday soon, I'll plan on it. If I get my own place, I can have beer whenever I want. So that's cool. That's cool. Trying to push the homeless fantasies to the side for now. Trying to focus on maybe I should be a room boy instead of a homeless boy, you know? Homeless boys, the only problem is sleeping in your car and living in your car. It's hard to find showers. That's a lie. They have them at the beach. It's just sleeping. It would be so uncomfortable to sleep in this car from what I imagine. Unless I had a custom mattress in this car. And I have this tiny Toyota Corolla. Tiny. Fucking motorcycle fags. But I have a tiny car, so sleeping in this car would be quite uncomfortable. And it gets hot. You sweat in cars. You fucking sweat. It gets foggy in here from all your breath at night, you know. You're recycling air and it gets really crusty air. The only problem is sleeping in the car. And it's like, what else am I going to do? I'm going to set up a tent somewhere and sleep in the tent? But I think about that too. That would be cool too. But, and homeless people, you can do whatever you want all day. The only problem is I have food stamps and they don't cover fast food. You have to get everything from a grocery store. Then the problem is, where do you get a microwave? They might have one at the library, to be honest. See, I've thought all this through. But I'm trying to push the homeless stuff aside for the moment and focus on other fantasies, I suppose. So, thought about getting an e-girl, but I don't know. I'm a little picky, I suppose. I don't know. Anyway, God bless you and your families. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for listening and everything. Almost at 400 games on Newgrounds. I'm at 385. So the games are not stopping anytime soon. Yeah, God bless you and your fam. See you guys later. Bye.